Good morning, namaste, and for everybody who met me in your one-on-ones yesterday, I'm with the same T-shirt on because the day hasn't ended. It's 5:40 a.m. and um, the sun hasn't come out yet. Yes, there's a lot of light and there's a beautiful morning silhouette, but we are waiting the first sign of sun. And I have just come back home. So yes, it's a puffy, uh, all-nighter avatar of me, and I've just entered home. It's been barely 10-15 minutes, though I haven't broken into a glass of water, but I'm choosing to do this for the first before I do anything else, is because I have made a conscious promise to give you sneak peeks into my life and the updates of events and stuff around. So before anything else, I would like to acknowledge and sincerely and humbly thank everyone, each one of you, who have, after reading the message of an emergency, reached out personally, and a lot of you who have chosen to give me the space to catch up with your messages in a longer lag time. Thank you sincerely for your faith and trusting my ability to prioritize. Thank you. Yes, for everybody who's been concerned and curious on what's been happening. So there's this is my second rush to the emergency in about 24 to 30 hours. It's the second attempt going to the hospital and going through the whole emergency drill and everything, and not a normal hospital, but a full-fledged veterinarian hospital, because um, for my sibling tribe, which is um, I'm the alpha of the clan, the elder one, and I have a brother, uh, and then followed by another brother who is a 9-year-old lab. So it's the uh, first experience of a pet into the family, and it's been a 9 years of glorious drive with lots of ups and downs, and um, the last day or so has been very sudden and very critical. He's going through something which is an emergency, and it's a fatal life situation within minutes. Uh, you know, there can be a loss of life, and the first rush when I sent that message was the first day that we had to rush into the emergency and deal with the protocols of SOS and crisis management. And today was the second one, which happened at around midnight, when there is the least support and availability of a response time. But uh, just by being alert and being aware uh, on medical emergencies can save a life, and I will keep you updated on this. It once So today itself, uh, it was really fatal, and there was patches of non-responsiveness, but the only way we could rescue and save that life was being prepared with a certain emotional and mental stability and a lot of spiritual tools. So at this point, this is a very big hospital. It's a DLF run property called CGS in Gurgaon, and about a decade-year-old strong institution. At 3 a.m. the surgery started. That's when the stalwarts of that hospital, the doctors and the entire clinical team, they made a post midnight special visit. Three doctors and three surgeon came in to conduct this. And I had a beautiful, humbling experience of meeting them in person, explaining my scope of, ice breaking and understanding the scope of work. And soon we shall come forward um, with more insights into crisis management and dealing with emergencies and how one can save a life by being an attendant more supportively. And we will of course do for pet lovers and pet parents, we will do a lot of interactions with the doctors and professionals. And the recent update is that sadly though, but under the circumstances we had to go with the surgery for my brother, a critical surgery. And constantly 2 days, within 24 hours, twice we had to sign the consent form of an NOC, wherein you declare that we can't sue you if, or it's literally in your hand, and we will not claim anything, kind of a thing. So 24 घंटे में 2 बार दस्तखत किए कि it's all up to the divine. And 1.5 hour plus of the surgery and every back and forth, so 5 hours plus at the hospital. And the surgery has just gotten done. We've come back home to change and take a shower and go back again. And this will be a 5 days of very, very sincere and invested healing and post surgery recovery. So keep him in your loving blessings and keep sending him lots of good energy. And yes, this is a little sneak peek into all the madness that keeps happening in my life. But in my interaction today with the founders of the hospital, the person who literally owned that place, briefly in that introduction, the only thing which came sensibly to me to introduce myself is I'm a healthcare professional and I've worked in a clinical setting, psychologist and blah blah blah. But the dil se introduction of me was, I'm a product of crisis. Literally, I am a product of crisis. And being present in crisis and contributing to an environment like that, keeping this steady and keeping this full of conviction, and keeping a balance of this and a faith. So that's an intense subject to be speaking on someday at a longer length. This was just to say a quick hi and a big thank you, big gratitude to everybody who's been concerned, and lots of love to everyone. And yeah, we're still waiting the sunrise, as in the sunrise is there, but we're still waiting the first glance of the sun. So good morning to everyone who finds this. This is not to overwhelm you or panic. This is purely to give you a sneak peek into what could be happening in life and how we can choose between panic and peace, and more to follow soon. Lots of love to everyone. And this was a very informal, casual night clothes. My day is still on, and yes, I don't think I will catch a shut eye. So don't shy away to keep your incomings happening. I will just bear with me on the response time, and thank you for trusting my ability to prioritize. It's in the nature of my work as a healthcare professional. It's my promise to you that I will always get back to each incoming at utmost sincerity. It is just uh, in terms of a lag time, just I appreciate your understanding and your patience. So, wish you all a fantastic weekend, and you shall keep hearing more and lots of exciting stuff to follow. Events like these build in more ideas, more awareness, um, and more gratitude for sure. So I wish you guys a fantastic weekend, and let's keep this chat on. Let's get more intimate, and I shall keep revealing more insights into my crazy life. Lots of love to everyone. Bye bye.